Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 17th of June. In this update, concern a crackdown on youth vaping misses the mark. New rules come in today, including stricter advertising restrictions for vape retailers and a ban on disposable vapes. It follows changes in December, which increased fines for selling vapes or cigarettes to a minor from $10,000 to $100,000 for a retailer. Vaping Industry Association Chairman Jonathan Devery says smoke-free efforts may be hampered with stricter advertising, making it harder for ex-smokers to access products. He says it also doesn't address where most youth are accessing vapes. Devery says 75% are accessing vaping products from family and friends. Hopes the Prime Minister's meeting with President Xi Jinping will broaden relations despite some differing values. Christopher Luxon's leaving with a business delegation this morning for Shanghai and Beijing. Otago University Politics Associate Professor Nicholas Koo says best-case scenario, the trip would help return pre-COVID tourist levels and develop the weaker areas of the economic relationship. He hopes Luxon can build on the fine work done by previous Prime Ministers by expanding the relationship. An Associate Justice Minister is promising to support victims as new sentencing laws take effect. New three strikes legislation comes into force today after being scrapped by the previous government. Upon receiving a third strike, people convicted of specific violent or sexual offences will receive the maximum sentence without parole. Nicole McKee says previous strike warnings still count if they meet the new sentencing threshold.
The Ministry of Justice has actually published guidance to help affected individuals and their lawyers to check for active strikes.
The daughter of a slain Christchurch woman is calling for change following revelations her mother wasn't her killer's first victim. 83-year-old Frances Phelps was murdered by her gardener, Elliot Cameron, in October. The recent lifting of a 50-year-old suppression orders revealed Cameron killed his brother in his 20s, but was found not guilty on insanity grounds. Donald Trump believes expelling Russia from the G7 in 2014 was a mistake. World leaders are gathering in Canada to talk trade, conflict and other pressing matters. The US President has met with Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, who says the world is at a crucial turning point. Trump told reporters Vladimir Putin should never have been evicted from the then G8.
It was a mistake in that you spend so much time talking about Russia and he's no longer at the table, so it makes life more complicated.
Trump also said a US-Canada trade deal is achievable, but won't give up on his belief in tariffs. In sport, the Mystics have pipped the Magic 40-38 in a turnover-riddled ANZ Premiership netball match to complete round 6 in Auckland. The Crusaders are seeking clarity after a spike in smart mouthguard alerts and a case of mistaken identity during their Super Rugby semi-final win over the Blues. 4 people have received suspended jail sentences ranging from 14 to 22 months after being found guilty of committing racially based hate crimes against Real Madrid footballer Vinicius Jr. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.